Echo. Agent York and Sturgeons have arrived. Awaiting orders.
Send them in, please.
So it was Hoffman after all.
Makes sense. Hoffman and DeReese hated each other for years.
He was our link to the other members. Maybe Sar himself.
He's partnered up with Baskov in his main building.
And that's where you'll head first. Get answers out of him any way you can.
Ethan, you'll infiltrate the building. Wynona, you'll provide outside support. Echo and I will monitor the mission from here. Good luck.
Going down.
Don't move a muscle. I have questions, and you're going to answer them. And every time you don't reply, I'm going to cut something off your body.
So Zara was wrong after all. You were just another failed experiment. I should have had you killed. Well, I am obviously at a loss here. I will gladly answer your questions.
Tell me how to deactivate the chip.
You fool. So long as you live, the chip will remain active.
Specify, Doc.
The only way to deactivate the chip is to remove it from the subject. Unfortunately for you, once it is removed, the subject will die from trauma of the brain.
Tragic, isn't it? You've come so far only to realize there is no escaping the chip.
So long as you live, you will be haunted by visions of Victor. You will either succumb to Victor or die trying to fight him from an eventual aneurysm. Either way, Ethan York's time is coming to a close.
I don't care about that.
Interesting. Well, let me cue you in on a little secret. The movement has used me for my research long enough. I am no longer in control of Project Unity. Let me help you.
Help me? After everything you've done? Why should I trust you?
Because I have intel your friends can use against Czar.
Like what?
Czar's identity.
Who is it?
Someone you know very well.
Who?
I wondered when I'd see you again, Victor. Drop your weapons and kneel.
Do as he says.
Poor guy. We had enough research. He was beginning to become expendable anyway. And well, I couldn't let valuable intel slip into the wrong hands. You're coming with me.
Thank you.
Agents, what you did back there was reckless. Because of your actions, not only is Baskov dead, but you managed to let die the only man willing to give us intel on the enemy. The loss of this information could prove to be detrimental to the mission.
If I may, General, what these two did back at Baskov Corp just might have saved us a lot of time.
And just what do you mean, Kale?
The movement has been crippled by the deaths of their leaders. Besides Tsar and Tanya, who else led the conspiracy?
Jared Wharton.
Precisely.
Get to the point, Overseer.
Well, the point is this. The most powerful leaders of the movement have been laid to rest with the exception of Tsar himself. The Hypercorps are now confused and busy trying to reorganize themselves. According to information gathered by Rowdy, God bless her soul, Jared Wharton was considered to be out of the circle and constantly left in the dark compared to his fellow conspirators. Rowdy noted that he seemed jumpy, anxious, and easily influenced.
So you want us to have a little chat with him?
Exactly.
I see what you're getting at, and I like it. At this point, it would seem that interrogating Wharton is our only option at finding out what Tsar is up to.
What information do you have on Wharton?
Let's see. Jared Wharton is the founder and CEO of Smith Camp, which deals with distributing dietary supplements and advancements in health and fitness. His business is at 555 Northwest Washington here in Bruton.
This is our next course of action. Kale, Echo, devise a plan that would ensure the crew's safety and anonymity. We cannot afford to make a scene like we've been doing on these last few assignments. Contact me when you're done so we can go over the details. York, Miss Sturgeons, get some rest. I need you at your prime tomorrow. Dismissed.
What drives you?
What?
What drives you to go on? Why? Despite everything that goes on, do you keep fighting?
Because I envy people like you, who stay strong even in the worst of times. They implanted a chip in your head, something that has changed even the strongest of people. And yet, here you are, doing what you do best, being a hero. If I fail, my family, my comrades, this country, I just don't want to let them down, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
What about you?
Been a military kid all my life. I was born into it. When Tarkenton found me, I was laying in my deathbed after my transport was bombed in Iraq. He put his faith in me and rebuilt me to be who I am today. He gave me another chance. He made me a part of a team that I grew to love. And I let that team down. Rowdy and Johnson are dead, and Zara has Splice and Monsoon trapped somewhere, probably turning them into abominations. So I guess what drives me is safety. I want Splice and Monsoon safe. I want you safe. I want my family safe. Safety is what this agency stands for.
Before the movement became a problem, you guys took down some of the biggest missions out there. Like that stint in Germany.
Eisenberg. He was involved in the slave trade and held underground cage matches, where his slaves fought to the death. Sometimes he threw tigers in there, just to spice up the game. Very inhumane.
And you guys stopped it. Your friends are legends among legends.
You mentioned you have a family.
Yes. My dad died in a raid in Pakistan.
I was too young to remember. My mother raised 6 of us. 2 sons, 4 daughters. My brothers and sisters are either lawyers or business owners. I was the only one who decided to follow my father's footsteps into the Marines.
Nothing like family.
Ain't that the truth?
I hope I'm not intruding.
Tanya?